Good morning. I am Justine Powell, and I wanted to come on today really quick and show you how to cover dark spots, blemishes, anything that's going on that you want to do a little bit of a cover on. So I'm going to be using Maskcara Beauty. As you know, these are my most favorite products. This is my mini double-decker. It's my entire makeup bag. If you have been wondering about mascara, this is a great time to try it. If you haven't heard about it, you are in for a treat. So here are all of my highlights and contours, blushes, everything. And so you can see that these are about to run out. I've actually had these for over a year now. So that's really what's amazing to me, is they really last a long time. You take this out. If I can get it out. You just pop this out, and then you just replace the one that you need. So this is my contour. I'm getting ready to replace it. Hi, Ginger. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Tennessee is so beautiful. And so anyway, it's only $14 just to replace this. No more replacing your entire palette. All right, and then on the other side, I have my powder, my bronzer, all of my eyeshadows, everything I need to get ready in the day, and it actually fits in my back pocket. I love that. So I'm gonna very quickly, I'll also be using my most favorite brushes I've ever used, and I have years and years of experience in cosmetics, and these hands down are the best brushes I have ever used. They're double-sided. There's a wonderful deal on them. When you order the set, then you save $40. They're $166 for 7 brushes. Super, super good deal. That's a great deal. All right, just a second, I dropped one. All right, so today I'm gonna just dive right into this. I don't wanna take too much time. I am using, this is amber, so if you're about my coloring, then that's the color for you. So this is my 30-second hack. I'm taking this more pointed side, and I'm just gonna start applying my highlight. And I've been using our Milk Cleansing line. It's a wonderful line that we have just come out with. And I mean, I'll admit I don't have a lot of blemish problems anyway, but I do get them occasionally, and I can honestly say I have not had any breakouts or anything since using that system. So that's really good news. I am getting a little older though, and even though I try to take care of my skin, I have a few dark spots popping out. I have some, now I've kind of covered them a little bit, but I have some right through here. I have some right here. And I'm being really real with you guys, showing you all my things that drive me crazy, and I've got some right here. So I wanted to show you those because just by applying a small amount of my highlight, it actually covers them pretty well. So I get right on there. This covers redness, anything that you have got going on really fast. Okay, so I'm gonna show you a little trick for if you have blemishes or dark spots, so I'm not gonna cover that one right now, but you can see that just with my highlight alone, I don't have to go back in and really do anything. There's enough coverage there that you don't really see it anymore. If you've got a lot of redness, then just put a little bit more on. So this is very buildable. So that's one way to cover them. So just by going over, putting just a little bit extra on there. Okay, I like to go back in. This is the Detail Hack brush. So I go back in with this smaller side. I'm using June today. Sometimes I use Aura. And I just go right underneath here, kind of go at a V. And then I go up through here. I have yet to meet anybody that's not a little red or a little bit dark through this area. And this really neutralizes any redness that there is. Alrighty. And coming up right through here. Good morning, Jen. Thanks for being here. So again, that little V, and then coming right in there, covering that up. Okay, so now one thing I love about this brush, this is my favorite blender. especially under the eyes, to keep it from settling in any lines. You come right through here. Okay, so this is just kind of my little prep work. Love you. All right, so now I'm gonna set this with some, actually I'm gonna go ahead and do my contour. Sometimes I cover more after, but I wanted to show you kind of the whole system here. So come here, I just did a contour video and on Monday, showing you ways to contour. You would not poke your eye out. It's so soft. If you did poke your eye, it wouldn't even hurt because it's so soft. The brushes are so awesome. Hi, Christy, welcome. Thanks for being here. Alrighty, so you can see, finding that, that back right here. I'm so happy you're here. And then following that cheekbone right through here. Okay, and then I take the other side and I just kind of blend it out a little bit. Other places to contour right here on your nose. Hi, Janice. How are you? Thanks for being here. Okay, so right up here, that kind of creates some shadow. Right underneath. Okay, so then I'm just gonna go over with our powder brush. I'm gonna set what I've done so far with powder. Okay, this is finely milled. And you just take it and you just set that in there, okay? All right, and then the other side is just perfect for just setting right underneath. I also like to take this flatter side and go right on top of the lid. And that just helps anything from creasing. It just sets it. Yeah, these brushes are really amazing for sure. All right, so now I'm gonna go back in, and so this is where if you have any blemishes or anything kind of poking through, this is when I go back in. So remember, I didn't cover this side right here because I wanted to show you, and even though it's down, and you know, I know that people have different issues with their face, but this concept is the same. So this is the multitasker. So hopefully you can see that. So this small side, I take and I'm just gonna put, so if you have a lot of red, so if you have blemishes that are quite red, then you might wanna go more June, Aura, Sunlit, something that will really counteract that. But either one of these is gonna work for me. I'm just gonna go ahead and take my amber and I'm just gonna come right here, and is what you do is you just kind of put that on top of it. You don't need a lot, and then blend it out. Okay, and so this concept, you just kind of stipple it. Will work for any blemish, scarring, redness, blemishes, dark spots, whatever you've got, okay? You just stipple it. And so then I go with the bigger side right onto this powder and just press it on there, and then I set it. And then it just makes it all disappear. There's like literally nothing there anymore. And so that would be the case with anything. I've got a little scar here on my nose from some skin cancer that I had. I don't know if you can see it as well as I can, but again, just kind of going over that, stippling it. And then that larger side, tapping it in the powder and just kind of going over that. Okay, so that will work, like I said, with blemishes, with anything that you've got, and it just completely disappears. So, multitasker, amazing for covering. the perfecting, or excuse me, well, the perfecting sponge too. You can go over that and just kind of blend it in a little bit more. And is what this does is it melts it right into your skin. So it's like you have a second skin there. It is easy, Christy. So the whole trick of this is not getting too much product, okay? And so you're better off going really thin and adding more if you need to, rather than doing it too heavy. You don't want to see it. This should just be, it's just like I said, a second skin. And this perfector, once you go over it, it just makes it just melt into your skin and just so radiant, beautiful, flawless. So that's all there is to it for covering any extra, anything that doesn't cover with your normal highlight and contour. Just go over it with the multitasker. So does anybody have any questions for me? I'm so glad that you guys are here. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and put on a little bit of blush and some lips, and then we'll wrap this up. So I'm gonna use some nude. Ginger. Well, thank you. So I'm going over this with a little bit of nude blush. And I kind of like to use two colors. You don't have to. Nude is like my standby, obviously. You can tell I use it a lot. And then here is some pink grapefruit, just to give a little bit of brightness on my cheeks. And then blending it right out. Okay. And then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of liner. I like to line my lips. Sorry, I can't talk and line at the same time. This happens to be by Clinique, which I love. It is Intense Cosmo. I love this liner. And so then I just go back in. This is one of the beauties of this, is that you just tap right here. This is that nude, same thing that I put on my cheeks. And then a little bit of pink grapefruit. Going right over top of it. Add a little bit of brightness. And then if you love matte lipstick, which is super in right now, and I love it as well, but I'm kind of a gloss girl. And so this is Desert Sunset. It has a sheen. I think that maybe you can see that. And so I just go over it just to kind of give a little bit of gloss. And this is the combination. This is what I have in my palette. This goes with everything. I love this combination. It's just nice and subtle. All right, so then at the very end, if you have any kind of shine or anything, oh, I didn't set my contour. Typically, I take, this is the B squared brush, and I go into it with the contour, and I set my contour with that. Okay, and then at the very end, if you're seeing any shine or anything else that you need, you can just kind of just gently sweep over your face. Okay, I'm gonna go in and do my eyes, and then I'll be all ready for the day, just in a matter of minutes. So, so yes, Desert Sunset is, I love it. It's just a good neutral overall everything. So thank you so much. Thank you, Ginger. And I would do your makeover for free. You don't have to hire me out. So anyway, you guys are awesome. So fun to have you here today. So thanks for joining me. You guys have a wonderful weekend. I actually need to do a little shout out. Today is my oldest son's birthday and his son's birthday. So I can't believe he's 33 today. How did that happen? I feel like I should only be in my 30s, but and his little boy is 3. So we're gonna celebrate this weekend, and there's such a blessing in my life, and so that's what I'm gonna be doing. Hope you're doing something fun, and if you're watching the replay, then let me know, put #replay. I'd love to know where you're from. If you feel like this is helpful, like or or comment, and thank you so much for being here. Hi, Karen. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Janice. So I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye.